LeBron James confirms on Instagram that he is not retiring and he will play his 23rd season. Ironically, that's the same number as his jersey number. It only makes sense for him to play his 23rd year, right? Because he's been wearing number 23 for a majority of his career. Obviously, he switched it to number 6 as well. But he's most known for wearing number 23 like Michael Jordan, right? Now, my question is will LeBron James play this next season with the Lakers, right? Luka Doncic, he's currently in the best shape of his life. They went and got DeAndre Ayton, who's been to the NBA Finals on the Phoenix Suns. You know what I'm saying? They also got Marcus Smart, who at one point in time was one of the best defensive players in the league. I wouldn't say he is anymore, but I guess you could still say he's a top 10, best defender in the league. Let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section. I think Marcus Smart has fell off ever since he left the Celtics. He played 2 years in Memphis, didn't look the same. You know what I'm saying? But I'm excited, man. Listen, man, we got to give respect when it's due, right? I've been very critical of LeBron James on my channel, but one thing I can't take away from this guy, bro, is he takes care of his body, man. I think LeBron James is probably the best all-around athlete of all time. This guy is 40 years old. He turns 41 in December, and he's still playing at an elite level. Obviously, he's lost a little bit of athleticism, right? His defense has just gotten terrible at this point in his career, but he still shows flashes of good defense. He still can do a chase down block here and there, but LeBron is just not good at defense anymore, and you can't blame him because of his age. But offensively, man, he still can get to the rim at will. He's improved his three-point shot. You know what I'm saying? He's still is probably the best passer in the NBA. And LeBron James is still dominant, bro. He's still a top 10 player. I would even make the argument still a top 5 player in today's NBA, man. He just made the playoffs last year. Obviously, he got eliminated in the first round, but, he still made the playoffs at age 40. And listen, man, LeBron James, the fact that LeBron James is a billionaire, bro, this guy could have retired years ago, man. He's a billionaire. He's a current NBA player that's a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? He already has 4 NBA championships. He's a multiple-time All-Star. I think he's a 4-time regular season MVP, 4-time NBA Finals MVP. Like, LeBron James has nothing else to prove. But I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I think that the reason why LeBron James is playing his 23rd year is because he's still chasing Kobe and Jordan, bro. He knows in the back of his mind that if he retires with only 4 rings, people are always going to say that Kobe got 5 rings and Jordan got 6 rings. And from the moment that LeBron James entered the NBA at 18 years old, so was it 18 or 16? I think it was 18. Anyway, from the moment that LeBron James, turned professional from high school and entered the NBA, he has been chasing Michael Jordan, bro. He's been to the finals 10 times, right? He's won 4 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? Which means that he's lost 6 times in the finals. Just 2-3 years ago against Denver, he got back to the Western Conference Finals and got swept. And I just think that LeBron James, he really wants to win another championship, man. You understand what I'm saying? And I think it's to a point where he doesn't care if he does it in LA. He doesn't care if he does it in Golden State. He doesn't care if he does it on the Mavericks. But I can guarantee you guys, bro, LeBron James is going to give this 23rd season all that he has. If you watch this video of him in the beginning of this video that he put on Instagram, look at his eyes, bro. You can see the hunger, the motivation, the determination in LeBron James's eyes, bro. He is craving and he is fiending for that 5th NBA championship, bro. He has to get it. You know what I'm saying? Now, this is what I think is going to happen. The Lakers have done a decent job improving their roster, right? You can't ask for too much with a team that has LeBron James and Luka Doncic, right? Luka Doncic, he just took the Dallas Mavericks to the NBA Finals 2 years ago. He's lost a bunch of body fat. You know what I'm saying? Luka Doncic, in my opinion, is going to have the best season of his career on this upcoming season on the Lakers, bro. Luka Doncic Luka Doncic hasn't been this skinny since his rookie season, bro. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm expecting Luka Doncic to improve on defense. I'm expecting Luka Doncic to improve on scoring off the ball. And I'm expecting Luka Doncic to be more fast and explosive. You understand what I'm saying? People forget Luka Doncic's first 2 years in the NBA, he was dunking on niggas. A lot of people don't know that because the past couple of seasons, because Luka has been very chubby, he's been very slow. You know what I'm saying? You don't even see Luka really go to the paint and dunk anymore. You know, he usually shoots a three or a step back three, or he usually drives to the paint and hits a spin move and pump fakes and passes the ball out to somebody at the corner three. You know what I'm saying? You look at his first 2 years in the NBA, this guy was getting to the paint, dunking on niggas, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And another reason why I'm so happy that Luka Doncic has lost his weight is because if you guys notice, every year around the playoffs, Luka Doncic has some type of ankle issue, bro. And it's because he's out of shape. When you're out of shape, right, and you have all of this body fat on you, right, you're putting yourself at a higher risk of getting injuries. This is why Shaquille O'Neal, his final season on the Lakers, and even after that, he continuously had these injury problems because he didn't stay in shape. So now that Luka is slim and he's cut and he has a low percentage of body fat, I'm expecting Luka to have, you know, no injury problems around playoff time, man. He should be ready to go for the whole season, including the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Plus, he has LeBron James on his team, who has set on record that he spends $1 million on his body every year. You know what I'm saying? Now, I will say this. If the Lakers don't play well, like if they have a poor record, like say they're not in the number 1 to number 4 spot in the West by the All-Star break, I think LeBron James is going to request a trade. Now, remember, LeBron James has a no trade clause, right? There's a chance that the Lakers might say, you know what? Going into this new season, we want to get rid of LeBron James because think about it. He's on the final year of his contract. We don't want to re-sign him, which is why we didn't offer him an extension. Let's just get rid of him now so we don't have to disrupt the chemistry of the team this season, right? They have to send LeBron to a team that he wants to go to, or, you know, they can't trade him. We already know if LeBron James was to leave the Lakers, his top picks is probably going to be Cleveland, Dallas Mavericks, and the Golden State Warriors. He's been on record saying that if there was any player that he could play with, he wants to play with Steph Curry. You understand what I'm saying? But as long as the Lakers are in that top 4 spot in the West, I don't see LeBron James requesting a trade, man, because obviously he loves living in LA. His son is on the team. You know, Bryce James plays in LA. You know what I'm saying? He loves LA, bro. You know, his film company is in LA. All of his businesses are in LA. You know, LeBron James at this point in his career at 41 years old, he doesn't want to go back to living in Miami or go back to living in Cleveland or move to Dallas. But like I said, if the Lakers have a bad season and by All-Star break, they're not in the top 4, I'm not even going to say top 5, they're not in the top 4 seeds in the West, LeBron James is going to request a trade because Rich Paul has said on record that LeBron James' number 1 priority this season is winning an NBA championship. Now, let's be realistic, y'all. Just because the Lakers got DeAndre Ayton, it does not mean that they are going to even compete this season. It doesn't. Because when you look at DeAndre Ayton, right, even when he was on the Phoenix Suns, he's not a traditional center. What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is the guy barely dunks the ball. He usually shoots hook shots, mid-range shots. When he goes up against physical centers like Nikola Jokic, he runs away from playing tough defense. He pretty much just lets them do whatever they want to do. We've seen Nikola Jokic dominate DeAndre Ayton multiple times, bro. Like, even if he goes up against a center like Anthony Davis, bro, like, DeAndre Ayton, for some strange reason, he's not a very physical player. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't see that changing on this Lakers team, bro. Now, I will say this. He's a huge upgrade from Jackson Hayes. he's a huge upgrade from Alex Len. Alex Len shouldn't even be in the NBA. He's trash. You understand what I'm saying? So I will say that they did the best they can do. You understand what I'm saying? But if the Lakers is actually going to compete, if they're actually going to get to a Western Conference Finals, bro, they got to have a physical big man, bro, that can defend centers like Sabonis and Nikola Jokic and, Joel Embiid when he's healthy, bro. You understand what I'm saying? That's my biggest worry about the Lakers, man, is, when they go up against the tough teams in the West, how is DeAndre Ayton going to perform? You understand what I'm saying? But you never know, man. DeAndre Ayton, him being in LA playing with LeBron and Luka, maybe he'll live up to the potential. Maybe he'll step it up. He is still young. He's still in his 20s. You understand what I'm saying? So it's not like he's one of those centers that's just, he's just going to be what he is. Nah, man, he still has a lot of time to grow and learn, man. But, I don't think this Lakers team is a championship team, man. I just don't. Obviously, Marcus Smart is going to bring something to this team. He's going to bring some defense. He's pretty much going to fill the spot of Dorian Finney-Smith. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah, man, LeBron James is locked in. He's playing his 23rd year. My predictions, bro, like I said, either LeBron's going to get traded before the season starts, or if the Lakers ain't playing at a top level by All-Star break, you heard it here first, he is going to request a trade. He's going to end up going to a team like Dallas, or he might end up going to a team like Cleveland or Miami. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think is going to happen, man. So let me know what you guys think, man. What do you guys think about LeBron James returning for his 23rd year? You know what's crazy, y'all? I forgot to say this, right? Like, I've been saying, listen, when LeBron James got swept by the Nuggets 2 years ago, I said LeBron James should have retired, right? Like, listen, man. LeBron James ain't winning another championship, bro. You understand what I'm saying? Like, when you look at guys, think about this, right? We just had an NBA Finals with the Indiana Pacers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. I don't think anybody thought those two teams was going to the finals last year. Like, let's be honest, right? Like, the young players have taken over, bro. Like, all of these older players like LeBron and Steph Curry and, James Harden, Kawhi, all of these dudes in their mid-30s, bro, Jimmy Butler, those type of players, it's over for them, bro. This is a young man's league, bro. SGA, Luka, but I don't think I think that the Lakers championship odds is going to increase when LeBron leaves the team. I think LeBron is holding the Lakers back. And I know that sounds crazy to a LeBron James fan, but just hear me out, bro. LeBron James is holding this Lakers team back, bro, because LeBron still wants to be the number one guy. He still wants to be the number one option, because that's how he's been treated his whole career. He don't give a fuck if he's 40. He still think he's the best player in the league. You understand what I'm saying? Like, bro, all of the young dudes is taking over the league, bro. Giannis, SGA, Tatum, Jokic, Luka. You know what I'm saying? It's the young dudes' league now, bro. Ja Morant, dudes like that. Anthony Edwards, bro. Dudes like LeBron, bro. Like, if he plays a whole season with the Lakers, it's going to go exactly like last year. They're probably going to make the playoffs and get bounced out of the first round. This Lakers team right now, I don't see them beating the Timberwolves. I don't see them beating the Clippers. I damn sure don't see them beating the Nuggets. You understand what I'm saying? I don't see them beating the Oklahoma City Thunder. I could see them beating a team like the Houston Rockets. I can see them beating a team like the Phoenix Suns. But those top tier teams in the West, this Lakers team ain't beating them, bro. It's just not happening. So with that being said, it's your boy Wavy, Stay Wavy TV, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think, man. Are y'all excited that LeBron is returning to play another year? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think he's going to finish his 23rd season with the Lakers, or do you think he's going to get traded? Let me know in the comment section. Thank y'all for watching. I'm out.